How is succeeding in powerlifting like succeeding in real estate?
They're really not a whole lot alike, but I mean there are some similarities that I incorporate in my life. First of all, in order to be successful in either, you have to be dedicated, and if you want to be good at real estate, you have to be thinking about it all the time and very, very dedicated to it. And the same, with powerlifting, you have to think about what you're eating. You have to think about rest and everything. Rest is very important for real estate and everything. So it's just one of those things that if you really want to succeed in that field, you have to be thinking about it all the time. The funny thing is there are aspects of real estate I don't like. I mean, I'm very, very open about the fact that I like land better than I do residential. But I sold a lot of houses in my life. I sold a lot of houses last year. It's just, I like land a little bit better. But in order for me to be successful in real estate, I have to do residential as well. So I'm almost 6.5 feet tall. I don't like squatting, But in order for me to be successful in powerlifting, that's 1/3 of what you do, and you have to squat, even though we hate to squat. Nobody likes to do legs. So it's just there are things in real estate that you have to focus on that you might not like as much, but certainly the fact that I get better at residential helps me get better at land, and when I get better at squatting, I'm better at benching. So they're all related. One of the things another aspect where powerlifting and real estate is the same is my body's changing. I mean, we talked earlier about, when you're 26 years old, you can do whatever you want. You can go out and have a big night of whatnot and come back and work out and still have a great workout and everything. At 49, I can't do that anymore. And I used to do a lot more weights, and my body responded quicker, and I got stronger quicker. And now that I'm older, it's definitely slower. Real estate's changing all the time. When I first started, we stuck a sign on the ground and waited for the phone to ring, and now it's texting and emails, and it used to be 24 hours before something was on the market, and now it takes us like a week because we have to schedule our drone photography and our staging and our professional photographer and getting everything ready for the internet. So things, both things are ever changing, but the single most thing that is very common with powerlifting and real estate is failure, and you're not going to succeed in either without failure. Failure's a big part of it. I have listings that I don't sell, and I have weights that I don't lift, and I have buyers that just aren't happy with me and don't end up buying from me. So certainly in both powerlifting and real estate, I have more successes than failures, or I couldn't keep on doing it. But failure is an intrinsic part of both. I mean, pushing yourself and being out there and doing stuff. The best real estate agent in the world does not sell to every buyer and does not sell every listing. It is just part of it. And so you have to have a certain type of personality where you can brush that off and get back up and go back to it. One of the things I think is I tell new agents and people that I coach in powerlifting is probably one of the most important qualities is amnesia. You have to forget what just happened. But we learn from our failures. So that's probably an aspect of my personality. Is I don't like to fail. I don't like to fail in powerlifting. I don't like to fail in real estate. But I don't let it bother me, and I don't let it keep me down.